Hello tribe, it's Malu reading from Malu Spiritual Place where the spiritual journey begins. And today we are going to do the next three signs, zodiac sign, the 2020 year reading. So I'm going to start with Libra. So I'm going to be shuffling the cards just a little bit because I was kind of playing with them early. So as you know already, I'm going to be choosing one card that have to be with the most important thing that the 2020 is going to be testing you in all of the year or through all of the year, and what things for good and for bad, I will say that way. Let me say it that way. Is going to be the most important aspect that you will need to be watching during this year. So, and as you see, I'm getting a little bit sick. So, between doing the videos and the readings and doing all of the classes, I think that I overdid a little bit of work. So, let's start with the Libra. So, Libra, with you. Sadly, my Libras, this year it seems like it's going to be a little bit difficult for you in the meaning of your heart. You have the Three of Swords. That means that it seems like during this year you're gonna be tested about protecting your heart. So don't feel sad, don't feel negative about yourself, don't fight yourself. If you find yourself putting walls towards people, maybe you're gonna feel that you need to protect yourself. Do it. This is going to be really, really important during this year for you. Even that is a sad card, and is not a strong card, I will say. It's still a good card in the meaning that it's going to be like an advice for you. This year, 2020, is going to be a year for you just to put yourself first, as any other of the signs so far. But in your case, it's about protecting your heart. It seems like you've been giving too much during the past couple of years, and now is the time to give it to yourself. If you want to avoid certain problems, if you want to avoid certain heartache, right? Then you need to protect yourself. This is not about being selfish. This is not about you being a bad person. It's just like it seems like you've been giving, and this year you're gonna be like, you know what? I've been suffering. I've been putting myself out too much. This is going to be my year. So instead of thinking that you're going to be suffering during the 2020, that is not the case. It's more about protecting yourself and maybe finally putting those boundaries in your life about protecting not just your heart, your well-being, your life, your mind, your emotions. So that's the way that 2020 is going to be for you. So every time that you want to do something, the way that they're showing me right now, every time that you try to do something, or every time that you have to make a decision, or maybe someone is asking something from you, you will need to see what else is in this exchange. We don't give waiting for people to give back. That's the truth. But when we give, we are putting something out there. We are putting energy, we are putting love, we are putting ourselves out there. So you need to ask yourself, energy speaking or spiritually speaking, what you are going to receive back. What is the exchange? Um, Again, it's not that we do things expecting something from people, but something has to be exchanged no matter what, because then you keep giving and giving and giving, and you are the one that's going to be drained out or burned out. So that's the way that they want for you to have that balance about what to give, to who you're gonna give it, and see what you have in exchange, even if just like a energy exchange. Okay, sweetie, so let's start with your month. See, like I told you, January for Libra, it starts really, really good. It starts with some kind of rewards. It seems like you're going to be having some kind of good news that is going to help you later in the year about money, financial stability. It's time for you to start putting attention to your financial aspect, to see what you can do to make it change, to get it better. But still, you're going to receive some kind of good news that are going to help you to decide or to put yourself a little bit more. Remember, if you take the what it is the 2020 about your life, about what it is that you're gonna be going, that means that whatever you're gonna be doing, any kind of change, any kind of work, any kind of profession, put yourself and do something that make you happy and it's not going to burn you out. See what it is? It's not it's a bad negative car. It's just like it's in the way that you're gonna see things. February, another good month. A relationship that maybe if you have a relationship or you are someone that is looking for a relationship, even if you're not looking, definitely February is going to bring you that stability, like that emotional stability. Your year so far is standing with the right feet, with the right foot. Is going to be giving you what you are deserving. So February is going to give you that stability. Girls, if you don't want, if you can have kids and you don't want it, put attention to that, because that card have to be with new beginnings, new life. So most of the time that card talk about pregnancies. So my Libra girls, if you don't want it, put attention and take the cautious that you need, because maybe you're gonna get pregnant during that month. But basically it's a card that have to be with new beginnings, new life, new things start coming into your life, but at the same time a stability, a home that is created. So that's how February is going to be for my Libra people. Another good card, March, you have the Six of Pentacles. That means that during that month you're gonna feel grateful. You're gonna feel that maybe it's time for you to put something out there. So that in March is going to be good for you, Libra, to give or to do something out there, like a voluntary actions, maybe be a voluntary person in some kind of group. Whatever it is, it's about putting something out there. Like I told you, it's not about not giving, it's just knowing when and how you're gonna be giving those things out there and what you're gonna be able to receive, because you're gonna be giving what you receive is a way of thankful. So in this way you are kind of being the person that is exchanging something to the universe. That's how it is. Now the universe give you 2 really good months. March for you is about giving back what the universe gave it to you. So that's the exchange that the universe is asking from you, so you can continue receiving. I'm getting sick. April come to you with a lot of action. April come to you with a lot of stability. April for you is maybe it's going to be a little bit slow. You're gonna feel that you want to do a lot of things, but it's not time for you. You need to sit down and just look around you. Maybe get some better perspective. April for you, Libra, is going to be a month that is about thinking about the actions that are going to go now. It's more about planning actions. That's the way that it is. April for you is going to be a month of planning actions. And then you have May. May then comes in to put those actions into play, but to put the emotions, the right emotions into it. So the actions cannot be delivered if you don't put the intention, if you don't put the emotions, if you don't think about what it is the best way for you to make it happen. So definitely May and April is going to be a lot of creating, doing with the right actions, with the right emotions and intention. It's going to be a lot of creations during that time. It could be a new life. It could be because you already have something going on in February. These two are going to be more the action to make it happen, or the action to continue having those things in your life. June. June with you is coming with the feeling of that maybe you will have to fight for it. Maybe it's going to feel like you need to make it happen. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing, June is going to bring the energy of needing to fight it a little bit more, maybe to act a little bit more. Definitely June is coming with the feeling of, I would say it's like they're saying defending. This is not a card that most of the time talk about that, but they're saying it's going to be a time for you to defend, but you're going to be acting and doing and doing. June is finally the month that everything is going to be out there. But in this case, when you are making all of these things, maybe you're going to feel that you need to fight for it. You're not like you have to do a lot of things to make it happen. Don't give up. Don't feel bad about it. It's just like that kind of, you need to put that effort. You need to show the universe that you are willing to do whatever is needed to make it happen, whatever it is that you are trying to do in that month. July come with some studies. Maybe you need whatever it is that you are creating, whatever it is that you've been working during June. July comes with the knowledge to make it more understandable for you and the people around you. July comes maybe some studies for some of you. Maybe you're gonna be taking some kind of classes. Maybe some kind of knowledge is coming to you. But definitely you're gonna be something about getting more knowledge about something that you are looking for. So by example, if you want, maybe in June you've been trying to create a business and you've been fighting and making a lot of things to make it happen or to put the columns or the foundation of that business, it's in July that you're gonna have all of the details, all of the knowledge, all of the things that you need to know or to keep working towards that. Maybe you need a license, you're gonna start the process, or maybe you're gonna receive it in July. That's the way that it is. All of these months are going to be, since May, all of these months are going to be connected. I would say even since April. April is a slow month. It's not about doing a lot of things, just sitting down and thinking about the actions that you're going to start having it. So in May, you're gonna start having those actions, you're gonna start putting those actions, but you're gonna put the intentions, most of it. But it's in June that you're gonna need to put all of your effort. It's in June. So in July, you're gonna be able to finally give maybe the last things in your project or whatever you're trying to do through the knowledge of things that you need to have. I hope that I explained myself very good. In August, I would say, like, so far is the only month that I would say that maybe you need to be prepared of. August definitely is going to test your heart, is going to test your belief. August is a month that things are going to be happening out of nowhere, unexpectedly. It could be for good, it could be for bad, but it's going to depend on you how you're gonna define those situations. You have the Tower. Most of the time, the Tower is talking about situations that we were able to avoid, but we didn't want to deal with it in their time. So now life, the universe is bringing it back to you, making the decision for you. So instead of fighting it, instead of like getting mad at it, just embrace it. Take the best of the lessons or the best of the situation and get it right this time. Just transform those things. It's not going to be easy, but if you have the right energy, if you have the right perspective about these things, you're gonna make it happen, and everything's gonna transform for something better. September, you have the Four of Cups. So in September, because whatever is happening in August, in September you're gonna feel tired. I feel that maybe this is the month between August and September that this hard thing that we were talking about 2020 is going to really sink in. So it's in September that you're gonna see the truth about a lot of people. Remember that 2020 is making us to think about us. 2020 is about creating the life. So during September, you're gonna be thinking and you're gonna be seeing a lot of things that have to be with people around you. It's have to be with the kind of feeling nostalgic, because you're gonna see the truth about certain things that maybe you didn't want it to see before. So now September is about how you're gonna feel about the things that happen in August. It's like finally in September, after you resolve, after you deal with the situation, it's like the emotions are going to sink in, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is, and maybe you're gonna feel nostalgic, a little bit of pain. Again, depending on how you react, how you deal with this, how you really manifest other things, is going to be the key of success in all of these things. But in October, everything goes back to the way that it's supposed to be. You have the Ten of Cups. That means that in October, you're gonna feel everything is back again. And all of that pain that you had to go through August and September, all of the things that you have to front, and confront and everything, it was worth it. You have what you're looking for, the right family around you, you have the happiness. You're gonna feel fulfilled, you're gonna see, and you're gonna be feeling blessed because you have everything that you have around you, visiting of friends or family, or maybe you traveling, whatever it is in October, you're gonna feel everything was worth it. Whatever I was working during the first month of the year is still there. It's really good. It's just like all that people or some things that you didn't want to accept before, about things that have to be with your heart and certain people in your life. You're gonna see it in October that it was worth it. That you are glad and blessed that you were able to see it, you did it, you embrace it, and leave it there. So October is coming with a lot of good family energy for you. Oh my God. So November is a month of ideas. November, you're gonna starting to create these ideas. You're gonna be thinking about what you want to do for the next year. You're gonna start thinking about, oh my God, this year's been so good. I want to repeat it for the next year. So in November, you're gonna start planning and start thinking about ideas in how to finish 2020 to receive 2021 for you and your family. And let's see how you're gonna finish this 2021. So let's see. They are kind of like, definitely 2021. So Libra, you end the year with the Six of Wands. You're gonna end the year with the recognition that you deserve. You're gonna end the year not just about other people or co-workers. You're gonna end the year recognizing your own worth. You're gonna recognize who you are. You're gonna feel strong, even stronger than ever. You're gonna feel in control. You're gonna be able to be working and having the life that you really wanted. It's December that you're gonna be able to see a lot of things going to fruition, but most of that, the recognition of your work and your hard work and your worth. That's the important thing during that month. So Libra, for you, they're saying that you need to put a pink candle for emotions during this year. That's the color that you're gonna be using in your ritual, besides other things that you can put there. But pink is going to be the color of your candle, and the color that you're gonna be using. Pink. It could be pink or red for you, and the herbs that you can use have to be with love spell mix or love spell mix. Okay, sweetie, so thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.